What's going on, everyone? So one of the more popular videos that are on my channel that a lot of people keep watching is the video where I paint this helmet. Now that was 2018 when I painted this, and it's held up okay. It's definitely had some roost hit it, and yeah, then I used it for a test bed to make a fin, and that kind of screwed up the clear coat a little bit. And yeah, since then I've gotten a second helmet and I painted that. I was going to make a video about it, but I didn't get around to actually shooting the video of me painting it. A lot of the videos where I paint a helmet like this one, I do at night, after work at night at my house, so that's why I didn't really film this last one. But you can see it over there. But it came out pretty good. It's been featured on this channel before. I haven't done a whole video about it as far as how I painted it and what I did and stuff like that. It's actually at the beginning of one of the Paris race videos that I did. That was the first time I wore it, so I showed it there a little bit. Since then, I've had problems with the clear coat sticking. One of the clear coat sticking. For this helmet, for the old helmet, I used just like a Rust-Oleum clear coat, which worked pretty well, but it chipped. So when a rock hit it, it'd flake off and chip pretty good sized paint, and that's why like the front of this helmet, like all along the jaw here, along the visor up top here, it's been chipped, and I've slowly been, touching it up with, the same color paint that I used to paint it. I just touch it up. I touch it up a little bit here and there once it chips off. Now I use the same clear coat I did on that helmet on this helmet, and then on top of that I used a automotive clear coat with a hardener in it that would make the helmet harder, and it worked great. At first, I guess it worked great. I sprayed the clear coat on, wet sanded it, came out really nice, smooth, pretty. So I started to ride with it and got roosted and stuff like that, where it would just, not only would a rock hit the helmet and flake off the clear coat, it would flake it off so much where if you just kind of pick at it, you can pick all the clear coat off. So that's what I did. I ended up taking all the clear coat off that flaked off and just kind of sat there with the X-Activate and just kind of picked at it, and it all came off really easy. And I started over again. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm re-clear coating it. Started off with a automotive adhesion promoter. So that will hopefully will make the clear coat that's on there right now, it's the way it is right now, which is good, and make the clear coat I put on next stick and stay and hopefully be really good and sturdy. The only reason why I'm doing it now is because I ordered some Duplicolor clear coat, and yes, this is in a quart. And the reason why I'm here at the shop is because we have an air compressor here, and I haven't had access to an air compressor to use a spray gun, which is why in the last video, when I painted the first helmet, I didn't use any spray gun because I didn't have access to a large enough air compressor to use a spray gun. This is just a cheap one I bought off of Harbor Freight for like $35. And we're gonna use it to spray some clear coat on the new helmet and see how well I can do this. Who knows? I've never used a spray gun in my life, and we're gonna try it out. And that brings us to the quote-unquote sponsor of this video, N2Dirt. Because that's where I'm at. I'm at N2Dirt right now on the weekend, and they are the sponsor of this video because they let me use the shop this weekend. Yeah, it's Saturday, and I'm here to use the shop so I could clear coat that helmet. This is where my 125 is. This is where we've been working on it for the last, I don't know how long. And that's why I'm spraying a helmet instead of out riding today. It's because one, the 125 is not running. Here's the cylinder. And I don't have the 450 anymore, so I can't ride that, and got nothing else to do, so we're spray painting a helmet. So yeah, I'm gonna cut to the footage where I spray this on there. That's why I have the nice little tent to keep it overspray from everywhere, and then we are gonna go from there and mix up that guy in the gun and try it out and see how it works. Hopefully it comes out nice. Who knows? Since we're in a time of COVID, I have this ordered and shipped to me. And they put these cool little things on the cap so it doesn't come off during shipping, which is neat. But I don't know how to get them off. Never mind, I figured out how to get them off. There you go, look at that. Excuse the mess. Actually, I did a lot of that because I was trying to get this thing to hold, stand up. It's supposed to be mounted to the table, but we're not doing that, so it's being held in by a piece of wood and a box of bolts. Alright, so now let's fill my gun and see how well this works. So this clear coat should be already reduced. Yeah, no mixing required. No recoat window. Cool. So it should be already reduced. All I have to do is pour it in and spray. And it looks like it's already mixed pretty good too. So we are just gonna pour it and hopefully not make a mess. I have paper towels. I'm just gonna pour it on the side of the thing. Woo. Oh man, I suck. Good job, Jason. Just, you know, spray it. Time to spray it, just pour it over everything. Ooh. Smells great. Smells great. Alright. Alright, let's set this up. I don't know if you can even hear me. Can you hear me? Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so this is going to be all trial and error, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Probably should get a box to spray this on. Alright, let's see if this works. Okay. There we go. Okay. Gotta go hard. Alright. That was interesting. Very interesting. I never used one of these. Alright, day 2. And I let this dry overnight. And I put like 2 coats on it, I think, yesterday. I filmed one and then I just stopped recording and filmed and then put a second coat on. So now it's safe to touch and all that, and it's actually not bad. So what I'm going to do next is wet sand it so I can get some of the imperfections out and smooth it out a little bit better. And then we'll put another couple clear coats on and then repeat the process. We should wet sand it again after that, and then final clear coat after that one. So and I forgot my coffee can yesterday. It works perfectly to sit the helmet on. So I brought it today, and yeah, let's get to it. Alright, wet sanding is pretty simple. We use a really high grit sandpaper, which is, this one is 1000, and I'll bump it up to like 1500 to 2000 later. Yeah, just get it wet and sand. Pretty simple. Basically, you're taking all the gloss off, so you're just getting that shine off and smoothing out anything like right here where the paint, one paint meets the second color, and you smooth out those lines. Especially where like there's like right here where it's got a nice rough ridge. I mean, it's a helmet, so it's gonna get beat up anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna do the rest of the helmet and cut back to that in a second. Ooh, great lighting. Alright, I'm done wet sanding it for now. That's what it looks like when it dries up. I'm cleaning it off, do one little touch up on a spot, and then we'll put on another coat. You can't see it, but I'm smiling. Is that how it looks when you're wearing a face mask? Can you even hear me? Alright, we're all done for the most part. I used the entire quart of this clear coat, so she's all on there on all 3 pieces. The only thing left I have to do is re-glue the rubber gasket back on. I didn't take the bottom one off this time. The top one was kind of falling off because I did not glue it good the first time. So I'm going to re-glue this back on once it is nice and dry and cured and hardened. Right now, if I push on it, I can get my thumbprint in it pretty good. So I'm going to leave it the way it is for now and come back in a couple days when it's nice and hardened and re-glue everything back on, put it back together, get my GoPro set up and all that, and we should have a solid helmet once again. Yeah, I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. The other helmet, the first helmet, I liked the way it turned out, but it's just the paint job wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. The design wasn't as great. I like this design a lot better, the way my shark teeth work and all that. So let me know what you guys think about it. Did I like the way this one came out? Do you like the old one better? Should I repaint the old one and start with something new? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I want to paint a new helmet, but I don't have the money to buy a new helmet since I'm trying to save up for a new bike since, you know, the bike's gone. Thinking about sending down the first helmet I painted and redoing that one, but I also kind of don't want to because it's you know, the first one I did, and I don't want to, you know, repaint that one really. So ideally I'd get a third helmet, but because the whole stolen 450 thing, I might not do that anytime soon. So, but yeah, what do you guys think? Should I sand down the first helmet and repaint it and kind of do something similar to this, but with a different design, obviously? Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a like. If you haven't yet, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.